Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Whitney Kihara, and those who are new here, welcome very much, and those who are returning subscribers, thank you very much. You guys are the ones who are making this channel grow day by day. So in this video we're going to do a coconut tutorial, like making coconut oil using coconut. I'm using really raw coconuts. As you can see, these are raw coconuts. I'm going to use 3 of them, but for the sake of us measuring and trying to find out if heat pressed and cold pressed like have a difference in maybe the amount of oil that is manufactured or like produced, I'm going to be measuring in cups. So once I grate this, we're going to go in and measure in cups, and then we can find out if this one is going to give us more or the cold pressed oil is going to give us more of the oil. So let's go straight to the video. Enjoy. We have the hot water with us, and I'm going to add in. If you haven't watched the video on how I extract my coconut milk, please go ahead. So this is the first cup, and then we go into the second. I think I'm only going to do like 3 cups, and then from that we can sieve. So that's around 3 cups. Then we go ahead and just mix it through so that we can get the oil. The disadvantage of using the muzi when you're grating the coconut is that sometimes you get big chunks. So as you can see, the oil is, or rather the milk is very thick. So we're just going ahead to do this, and then after that, I hope you can see how much milk there is. So guys, the Kikuyu in me put a lot of water in this thing, but see, it's not a lot as much. You see, like the water is up to here, the rest of it is the milk. So I think we still have to put it in the freezer somehow so that we can see how it comes out. Let's see. The advantage of this small jug that I bought, it's 300 ml, so we'll just go in and measure every 300. So that's 300, and then 6 9, and this is around 100. Don't know if it's clear. Yeah, around 100. So I think we're good to go. That's around 1000, or rather 1 liter. So let's put it in the freezer and see how it comes out. Okay, it's exactly 5 p.m. and I want to see how long that will take so that it can become it can separate very well. And then after that, we go ahead and pierce inside, as you saw in the video there. Yeah, then we go ahead with the rest of the process. Somebody has just brought me coconut, so it's really sweet. Hi good people. So it's the next morning, so I had to leave this thing in the fridge so that it can settle very well. So I'm going to remove it right now, then poke it, remove the water, and then we go ahead. So this is how it looks. We're just going to poke it so that we can get the water out. So with that little hole, we can see if the water will come out. Very little of it is coming out, so I think I'm going to leave it for a few minutes. Then once it settles properly, or rather the water settles properly, we can remove the upper thing. I like the fact that it made the 2 layers, like you can visibly see the water down and then the oil is on top. So yeah, we're going to see how much this water is going to come out. As you can see now, it's already starting to come out, and then you're going to scoop the milk it's made kind of a mess, so I'm just removing directly. I will remove and then see how it comes out. So this is the milk on the upper side. I know this is very messy, so I'm going to remove and then meet when I have the milk already. I've realized I should just have let this thing like settle, because you see it's coming out so easily. The milk is really coming out easily. Like, what was I doing? I think I wasted some time there, but yeah, once you let it settle, at some point it's just letting out the milk, and it's very easy to bring out the concoction. So this is how much there is here. This is what we got. It's almost a whole bowl, and I'm going to add into the pan so that we can go ahead with the rest of the process. I'm so sorry, some of them are in chunks, so yeah, I couldn't measure this because I felt like some of them are chunks, others are like it's not a proper thing. So you want to put it just on very low heat, and then because I'm using a non-stick pan, you're going to do like to keep stirring over and over until it becomes what we want. So we want the water to essentially evaporate, and then we remain with the oil. Because of the low heat, almost all the chunks are gone. So you just let it warm up completely until just finally heat up as you would like it to be. So of course there is still water here, and it's because this is like the method that I know how to separate the coconut milk from the water. Yeah, so we just go bit by bit. We'll see how it reacts. As you can see at the top, or rather in some of the places, I don't know if you can see it's bubbling. It's already starting to bubble. It's already starting to bubble. The bubbling is because now the water is supposed to evaporate and leave us with the oil. I'm just going to go step by step. I use a wooden stick for this because a non-stick pan can easily be affected by like it can really be scratched off. I don't know if you can see how it's reacting, or rather how it's acting, and the smell is really beginning to be very, very nice. I'm going to reduce the heat just a little. So you keep stirring, keep stirring. So if the water is starting to be chased out of this side clearly, so you can see most of the parts are now looking like they are fermented or something. With less water, they take more oil. As you can see. Guys, see, we already have oil. The chunks are coming out. At this point, there's very little to do, but we have to wait for this chunk, to get a bit brown, maybe. But I don't want to cook it for too long. The last time I did it, the whole house was smelling some bad offering, like my uncle said. So yeah, you see the good thing about this, so it separates, not like this one, this is a chunk. So now this will be the flesh that will be left, the rest of it will be oil. A lot of oil. And we are done. So these are the chunks. The rest of it is oil. Oh my god, I feel so happy. Like, okay, this is one of the things I really enjoy, because one of the things is that, first of all, I didn't have oil. So we're going to let this cool down. Let me put it off. And then, after that, we measure and also separate. Okay, we separate and then we measure. Wow, this is really amazing. Really amazing. Organic coconut oil. The feeling, guys. Woo! It's separated very well, so all the water is out. All this oil, my friends, all this oil. I am done. I have a lot of oil here, as you can see. I don't know if it's clear, but ooh, this is a lot of oil, like in this thing. So we are going to measure and see, or rather we sieve and then we measure. So here we go. All this is oil. Can you imagine? So I think you can see for yourself. That is around 150 ml of coconut oil. I somehow decided to listen to my ancestors who told me to boil or heat it a little. So I still got the 100 ml, but a little, I think a little different. So we're just going to sieve in from here. Then we see how it goes. So there, we have our coconut oil, hot pressed, heat pressed, I don't know how you call it, but yeah, finally we do. I hope to see you in the next video as we try and see the difference between the heat pressed or hot pressed and the cold pressed. And also we are going to compare the effects of it on the skin, because for this one, I think I've really liked how it looks on the skin. Like, it looks really good. Yeah. So let's see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching. If you've not subscribed, please make sure that you do. Like the video, comment and share so that the other people can also see this content that we are making. Thank you very much. Have a lovely time.